Planning your next trip but worried about the budget? Well, fret not, because we've got you covered. In this guide, we'll divulge practical tips to help you save money while globetrotting. Budgeting for a trip isn't just about saving a few bucks. It's about making the most out of your journey and creating memories without breaking the bank. So, whether you're a seasoned traveler or a newbie, get ready to embark on an adventure without the financial stress. Stay tuned as we reveal the secrets to travel on a budget. Ever heard the saying, "the early bird catches the worm"? Well, this certainly applies to travel planning. You see, one of the easiest ways to save money on your next trip is by planning ahead. This might seem like an obvious tip, but you'd be surprised how many people overlook this simple strategy. When we talk about planning ahead, we're talking about more than just deciding where to go. We're talking about getting into the nitty-gritty details of your trip. This includes booking flights and accommodations well in advance. Why is this important, you ask? Well, the answer is simple: savings. Airlines and hotels, like many businesses, operate on the principles of supply and demand. This means that as the demand for a particular flight or room increases, so does the price. By booking your flights and accommodations early, you can secure your spot before the demand increases, and hence before the prices skyrocket. And it's not just about flights and accommodations. Even things like attraction tickets or tours can be cheaper when booked in advance. Plus, it gives you the peace of mind knowing that everything is sorted out, and all you have to do is turn up and enjoy. Now let's talk about off-peak travel. This is another fantastic way to save money. Traveling during the off-peak season means fewer crowds, more availability, and yes, you guessed it, lower prices. It's all about timing. So if you can be flexible with your travel dates, you might just find yourself bagging a bargain. But remember, planning ahead doesn't mean you have to stick to the plan rigidly. Allow some room for spontaneity. After all, some of the best travel experiences come from those unplanned moments. So, there you have it. Plan ahead, book early, consider off-peak travel, and always leave room for the unexpected. Remember, a well-planned trip can not only save you money, but also avoid unnecessary stress. Hotels can be pricey, but did you know there are plenty of other options? One of these is renting apartments. They offer the comfort of a home away from home. You can cook your own meals, do your laundry, and live like a local. Plus, they often cost less than a hotel room, especially if you're traveling in a group. There are numerous websites where you can find apartment rentals worldwide, from quaint studios in Paris to spacious lofts in New York City. Another budget-friendly option is staying in hostels. Now, don't let the word hostel scare you away. Modern hostels are far from the dingy, dormitory-style accommodations of yesteryears. Many offer private rooms, ensuite bathrooms, and even free breakfasts. They're a fantastic place to meet fellow travelers and participate in social events. And the best part? They're incredibly affordable. For those seeking a unique experience, consider home-sharing platforms. They allow you to stay in real homes in residential neighborhoods. You could choose a cozy room in an artist's loft, a charming cottage by the sea, or even a treehouse in the mountains. Not only do these platforms offer a vast range of options, but they also provide a chance to see a side of your destination that most tourists miss out on. Let's not forget about alternative accommodations like guest houses, bed and breakfasts, or even campgrounds. These can offer a unique and immersive travel experience, often at a fraction of the cost of a hotel. And finally, consider house swapping or house sitting. These options require a bit more planning and trust, but they can result in virtually free accommodation. Imagine staying in a beautiful villa in Italy or a beach house in Australia without paying a dime for your stay. So, when planning your next trip, consider these alternatives to save on accommodation costs. They not only save you money, but also offer a chance to experience your destination in a whole new light. Remember, traveling isn't just about seeing new places. It's about experiencing them. And what better way to do that than by living like a local? So when planning your next trip, consider these alternatives to save on accommodation costs. Food is an essential part of any travel experience, but dining out every meal can quickly add up. So, how can you enjoy the culinary delights of your destination without blowing your budget? Let's dish out some tips. One of the best ways to save is to opt for local eateries over tourist traps. Local restaurants often offer the same, if not better, quality food at a fraction of the cost. In addition to saving money, you'll get to savor the true flavors of the region. Remember, just because a restaurant is bustling with tourists doesn't necessarily mean it's the best place to eat. The locals know where the real gems are, so follow their lead. Another great option to consider is cooking your own meals. This may sound a little daunting, especially if you're on vacation, but it can actually be quite enjoyable. Visit local markets to buy fresh produce and ingredients. You'll be surprised at how much you can save by preparing your own meals. Plus, it's an opportunity to experiment with local recipes and immerse yourself in the culture in a unique and personal way. Street food is also a fantastic way to eat on a budget. In many parts of the world, street food is a cornerstone of local cuisine. It's delicious, it's cheap, and it's a great way to experience the local food culture. Just remember to choose stalls that are busy with locals to ensure the food is fresh and safe to eat. Lastly, don't forget to take advantage of free breakfasts if they're offered by your accommodation, and consider carrying snacks for when you're on the move. This can help you avoid the temptation of overpriced convenience food. So there you have it. Eating on a budget doesn't mean missing out on the gastronomic delights of your travels. It's about making smart choices that not only save you money, but also enrich your culinary journey. With these tips, you can enjoy delicious meals without breaking the bank. Getting around can be one of the biggest travel expenses, but it doesn't have to be. Let's talk about budget-friendly ways to get from point A to point B. These alternatives not only save you money, but also offer a unique perspective on your destination, allowing you to soak up the local culture and scenery. First up, public transit. From buses and trams to subways and ferries, public transit is an affordable and eco-friendly way to navigate your destination. In many cities, you can even purchase unlimited transit passes for a day, a week, or longer, offering you the flexibility to hop on and off as you please without worrying about the cost of individual rides. Next, consider bike rentals. Many cities have embraced bike-sharing programs, providing affordable, convenient, and fun transportation. Whether you're cycling along Amsterdam's canal-lined streets or pedaling through Central Park in New York, biking offers a chance to see your surroundings at your own pace. Plus, it's a great way to squeeze in some exercise on your vacation. And let's not forget about the simplest and cheapest mode of transportation: walking. When you're in a walkable city, there's nothing like strolling through the streets, discovering hidden gems, and interacting with the locals. It's a great way to truly immerse yourself in the culture of a place. Of course, these options may not always be feasible, especially if you're traveling long distances or in more remote areas. In such cases, look for budget airline tickets, carpooling services, or even hitchhiking if you're feeling adventurous. But remember, the goal is not just to save money, but also to enhance your travel experience. So make your journey part of the adventure. Try out that quirky tram ride, rent a bike and cycle through the city, or lace up your walking shoes and explore on foot. Remember, exploring on foot or by bike is not only wallet-friendly, but it's also a great way to see the sights. So, you see, traveling on a budget doesn't mean skimping on experiences. Let's take a quick walk back through the paths we've tread today. Planning ahead is your best friend when it comes to saving money on travel. Being proactive allows you to snag early bird discounts, take advantage of off-peak pricing, and steer clear of the dreaded last-minute price hikes. And remember, accommodation doesn't always mean a hotel. Consider alternatives like hostels, vacation rentals, or even swapping homes with another traveler. These options can offer a unique experience while keeping your wallet happy. Eating on a budget doesn't have to mean instant noodles every night. Embrace the local cuisine, explore street food, and visit local markets. Not only will you save money, but you'll also get a taste of authentic local flavors. And let's not forget transportation. Public buses, trains, and shared rides can be a lot more economical than taxis or rental cars. Plus, you might just find yourself rubbing shoulders with locals and experiencing the city from a new perspective. In the end, the aim is to create memories, not debt. Traveling on a budget is about making smart choices, not sacrifices. It's about experiencing the world in a way that is both affordable and enriching. With these tips in mind, you can make your next trip not only more affordable, but also more memorable. Thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell icon for more travel tips and guides. Share your experiences in the comments below, and let us know what you'd like to see next. Safe travels!